Hey, look, number one, you know, there's a guy named Del Volpe. He does polling at Harvard. And he talks about a generation between the ages of 15 and 19. That generation is the most unsettled generation in America in terms of stress on their lives. The single greatest concern, according to his polling, between people between 15 and 30 is whether or not they will get shot in school, going to school. Okay? So let's get this straight. This is a consequential issue. The Second Amendment exists, but it doesn't say you can own any kind of weapon you want. It doesn't say everybody's entitled to one. It doesn't say that. And by the way, if one of you left your keys in your car down the street and a kid comes along and jumps in it and takes off, you can be held liable civilly for that. Well, if you own a gun, put a damn trigger lock on it. Put it in a case. You have an obligation. Look at what happened up in Sandy Hook, how it happened. There's a number of things we can do, and I promise you, you remember when Sandy Hook occurred, the president asked me to put together the initiatives on gun control, on rational policy. Rational policy. There's so many more things we can do to make schools safer other than arming teachers in the classroom. And I promise you, as vice president, I did it, and as president of the United States, if I'm elected, it will be a gigantic priority for me. You will never hear me speak ill of another Democratic candidate. And there's a simple reason for that. We have to be in a position, whomever the nominee is, to be able to win. And here's the second thing. What may disappoint you, I'm not going to get down in the mud wrestling with him. I'm not going to stoop to his level. I'm not going to engage in the name calling. But I'm just going to, someone said, give him hell, Joe. Well, my grandpa Finnegan used to say, quote Harry Truman, he yelled, Harry, give him hell. He said, no, I'm not going to give him hell. I'm just going to tell him the truth and let him think it's hell. So there's a lot going on here. You're absolutely right. And now they have an investigation of the investigators who are investigating whether or not Vladimir Putin and the Russians engaged in trying to affect our life. Give me a break. Gosh almighty. Anyway.